I want to say that I get a best top position in the speech competition, uh, in which is held in three phases, that is general round, semi finale round, as well as grand finale rounds. Friends, I got a super performance award, which is one of the best, which is one of the highest or a top rank award, and it shows that it is one of the best award as compared to other awards. So, if you are talking about what was my feeling at that time, so I felt very good because I never expect that I got that prize, but I will get this prize because I knew that anyhow, because I think that anyhow I will got this prize. So if you are talking about my feeling, so I feel very good as well as glad that time, because I am those kinds of students that suffered very that was nothing in English one day a day. I remembered a day when I was in the school, and just because of my English, I cannot able to participate in the speech competition. But when I got this prize, I feel very glad because this is a platform that gives me opportunity, and I will show my talent. If you are talking about my experience, so I also want to tell you all that in the previous speech competition, I got a third prize in the speech competition. But I noticed that what are the things that are that we that I was not able to focus on it, and what were my demerits, and I will at that time I will decide that in coming speech competition I will not going to give any chance to cut my marks, and I will focus on it, and just because of that I will able to reach the super performance award. If you are talking about my observation, so friends, as we all are participants, and in this speech competition I observed that there are lots of competitors who compete each others, and they have a lots of talent. They also speak very well, but there were some points that just because of that they are not reached the super performance award. If you are talk about my planning, so I want to tell you all that when I when I knew that the speech competition was going to be held, then I will practice a lot, because if we are practiced in a good way, and if we are practiced in a good way, then definitely it will help you to reduce your hesitation, as well as you will able to deliver what you want to say. So if you are if you are talking about my future planning, then I will want to say that in future I will also focus my points that I will not able to cover in this speech competition, and I will do my best. And if you are talking about my suggestions, so I want to tell you all that yes friends, as we all know that there are limited limits, but we cannot say that other are not good, because each and everyone has more and more talent. Just because of something they are not able to get, but can't demotivate, because a day will definitely, if you are honest about your work, if you are punctual about your work, then definitely you will able to achieve this goal, and I will also try my best to achieve next goal. Thank you, and have a nice day.
I would like to tell you one thing. As he has just mentioned that when he just participated in first speech competition, and he was not able to get prizes, and he just got only third prize also. I would like to tell you that you are the lucky person that you have got super performer award. But I was unlucky that I was satisfied with my third prize in my life only. After that, I didn't participate in any speech competition, and I had to leave because. You know very well that only I am unprofessional, otherwise everyone is professional regarding their courses or everything. Once your course is finished, you have to go out from this institute. But in my institution, this thing is not happening. Why this thing is not happening? When I just took this institute, at that point of time, there was my first batch. And in that first batch, approximately, I think 10 or 15 ladies were also there. Ladies were there because it was a ladies special batches also, and most of the students were there. And I just told that your now from today your from tomorrow your class is going to over. Then they started weeping to in front of me. From that to till now, I haven't told to my any student that your class is over, now you can just go now. Okay, so I would like to tell you that if you want to be the part of any competition, then one thing is very important. The thing is that it is very tough to get any prize in first speech competition or any kind of competition. First of all, you have to observe what I have told, that in MBA or in management degree, two things are always just taught. Number one is that if you want to do anything, but if you have not planned, then you are not going to get success. Planning is very important. After planning, you have to execute that thing. And when you are going to execute, the result will automatically come. Without planning, if you are going to do anything, then definitely you can't get success. So you have to observe that how can I get prize? Where is my lacking? How to just come out from that problem? Like Javed, you were asking yesterday to me that where did I lacking? Lack. The problem is that your reputation is one of the biggest problem, and it can only and only be possible, and you can be a fluent speaker if you come every day. Otherwise, you will face this problem again and again, and until unless you will not get success. In this place you can survive, but out of this place you can't survive, because people are there to judge you. They are not going to watch you that how much experience you are. If you are repeating, if you are just lacking your confidence level, they will tell you only one thing, that you are not perfect, you are not confident. So this is the biggest problem. So for if you want to come out from this problem and you want to show yourself in December speech competition, then you have to be regular from today to December. And you don't have to miss any class, and just work on only one thing. Like Niskarsh is also today, he is absent. He is also just he is just saying that I am just working at my home. And why am I repeating my sentence? I have to come out from this problem. So you have to also just focus on it. This was also problem with me when I was at your places, and I just worked hard a lot, and after that I just came out from this problem. Okay, so this is the only one solution: regularity, consistency. These all will just help you to come out from this problem. Okay, now Sumit, what is your observation?
Hello everyone, and respected sir. This is Sumit. So today I am going to share about my feeling about this session, which has done in the Saturday. So please listen carefully. If I talking about my feeling, then really I want to say that when before the speech competition, I was so panicked that time. I have a fear. I have a lots of hesitation. If I will go the podium, if I will go the podium, then I will not. I will not. I could not able to speak anything. That what will happen? And it's a coincidence. The speaker was called my name after the first round. That time I was so panicked. If I will go and I will not able to speak, then what will happen? Someone laugh to me. I was so panicked that time. After that, the next round will come. Then anyhow I will come in podium and I will do my best. Okay, I will do my best. After when I went to the my chair, then I realized that okay, I done this. I have no types of hesitation that time. And after the times come, when the time was come, the award ceremony, then I was so panicked. What the sir, what the gift I will got. Then after the sir announced that you are get a first prize, then I was so happy that time. Yeah, I got a first prize. If I talk about my experience, then when I was came in the IT, then I was nothing. I could not able to do anything. I could not able to speak any line of English. Okay, but with the help of sir, with the help of our DIT, I can speak in the front of everyone, in front of every people. So I really thank you, sir. That's why I am here, and right now I am capable to speak anything. If I talk about my observation, then I saw lots of people who were a panic yes Saturday, because they have also panicked that time. They have a lots of hesitation. If I will go the podium, then I will not say. Then what will happen? And it is a real fact. Lots of people have the hesitation. So question is that how can we remove our hesitation? So with the help of regularity, with the help of discipline, with the help of maintain the class, that's why we can capable to remove our hesitation. And it is very important thing when the sir call to us in the stand to front of podium, then we should always came to the podium. That's why we can capable to remove our hesitation. If I talk about my planning, then first of all I want to share my planning. Then I was not reading anything in the speech session. I was always think that this sentence, this line, this topic, I will declare, I will till that time. And when the speech session comes, then I think that that topic, after that topic, after that topic, I should describe it. And that's the way I could capable to describe all the things. But lots of people who done by the read the something and then learn from the, if I will and suppose if I will suppose those person who are learned something, and suppose if he will she will forget one line, then the whole speech is to go to destroy. That's why we should never learn all the things. We should maintain our mind. How can I tell? If I talk about my future planning, then as we know, I got a first prize, but I could not got a super performance. So after the when this speech session will come, then I will do my 100%. Okay, and I will got the definitely I will do my 100%, and I will try my level best. I will got a super performance award. If I talk about I want to share my suggestion for those students who are prepared, who wants to learn an English, and who wants to also he wants to got the any award. Then please maintain the regularity. If you are not regular, then nothing will happen. You always obey the sir, which is what the sir tell you. You always focus on the study, and it does not matter how are you frequent speaker, how are you which types of you are a speaker. If you are regular, then anything is possible. So, and it is does not matter if we are failure, then we should not try again. Does not matter how much time we are failure. If we raise one time, if we do one time, then definitely one time will come. Then I will do anything. I will got this. Anyone will got this right. So that's all about myself. Thank you so much.
Please go पाठ बनाने हिंदी का एक हिस्सा बन चुका है. Start.
Respected sir and my dear friends, first of all, I am new in this batch, so I would like to introduce myself. My name is Mr. Divyanshu Kumar, and I am a student currently pursuing my class 12. So now I would like to talk about the speech competition, my feelings. I was feeling very excited when I heard that such competition is going to held in our institute, because I have not taken part in any competition since my childhood. So I was very excited. If I talk about my experience, I would like to share it from beginning, from the date of the announcement of the speech competition. When sir has said that there is a speech competition going to be held, I was very excited, and I was also asking sir again and again, sir, when you will take the general round, what will be the topic? So I was very excited. Sir finally announced that on 21st October the general round is going to be held, and from the time when sir announced, I was into the preparation of the speech competition. And the topic of our batch was the importance of family in life, in which I had explained the importance of every relation we have, like what mother brings in our life, what father brings in our life, what brother brings in our life, what is the role of sister in our life. And then I was selected, and then the time of semi-finale comes. In the time of semi-finale, I was a little bit scared, because in the general round I have to speak in front of those faces which I was used to, because I am doing classes with them regularly. But in the semi-finale there were all stranger faces, and I was also separated from my best friend, so that was also a moment from when my confidence shattered. But I delivered my speech, and somehow I didn't stammer between my speech, and sir selected me. But sir has said that you should have to work upon your confidence, and in my final, I have worked a lot on my confidence level, and from that I have given a speech which I thought everybody would have liked, because in my speech I have tried to talk about every aspect of status of women in our society. So after that I was selected in top 10, and then I was confident that I can win that trophy of super performer. And then the HR round comes, and maybe if I think right, I was the student whose most of the questions were correct. Is it or not, sir? So I have answered 9 questions correctly, and in the last I was given to pronounce a word in which I have mistaken. And then the time of extempore round comes, in which I was given a seat and a cheat in, and a topic was written in which I will have to speak like without preparation. When the sheet was given, you guys may have noticed that I was looking some confused, because the word which was written, I was not able to read it clearly because it was written in cursive, and my 20 or 25 seconds were wasted in that. And after the 5 or 10 second search, the our chief guest which have come to conduct that round started the timer and asked me to speak. And then I speak, and in my speech I was getting stuck in pronouncing the word digitalization itself. So it given a very bad impression, in which I think I will have to work on my pronunciation skills. So after that, after the extempore round, my feeling was like I was in a trauma that eventually you are not going to win any kind of prizes in that speech competition. So you guys have also noticed that I was sitting with a very sad face after the extempore round. But somehow, because my HR round was good, and in other rounds I had also performed well, so sir has given me, sir has awarded me with the second prize. So I was very glad, because I had taken part in the first competition of my life, and I had won the second prize, and I was the youngest there in top 6, and I was the most unexperienced here. Because if you talk about the other participants of top 6, then they have experience of participating in speech competitions, and some of the participants were also the winner of the previous speech competition. So I just tried to convince myself that you have done better, but still I was not getting that feeling that, oh, you have done something great. So I think that I would have to work upon this. And in my observation, I would like to say that in the semi-finale round, I have observed Satyam Bhaiya, that how energetically he has spoken. From his speech, I got that energy, and I had spoken into grand finale. I tried to spoke like him only. And I have also observed another thing, that our previous best performer Sika, that her communication skills were great. There are so many fluent speakers, but there are not great expressors that which can express the correct word in a correct manner. And from that I had learned that I have to work upon my expressions as well. And third thing I noticed in the top 10 round, when ma'am was selected, she was offering her seat to any other young student. So She she teaches us a lesson of kindness, and we should also think about others, that our classmates and our friends, that they should also get educated. And my planning is that I want to work upon my expression, and my I have to improve my hand gesture as well, and I also want to be the next super performer. So that's my planning. And if I talk about the future planning of the upcoming speech competitions, so I have already, if after going to home, I have already started to speak on random topics to prepare for that. And in suggestion, I would like to give you a suggestion. Please invite guests that whose English are fluent, because I have noticed one thing, that so many guests, except for that MIT career goal coach, so many chief guests were not speaking grammatically correct English. This is this will give a bad bad impact of our DIIT institute. And I have also noticed that some of the guests were not dressed well. That, like, if you are the chief guest of a competition like that, you must have come in a formal manner. Like, you are coming in jeans and your shirt is just like untucked. So is this a way to come as a chief guest? No. So I would like to say that, sir, you should invite some good chief guests, and give chief good chief guests, and you should also tell them that if you are going to be the chief guest there, then how you have to behave. And you should also tell them that when you are addressing a student, then what you will have to say, you you will have to come with preparation. So that's all my from side. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Nicely done.
So what is the quality of this man? You see, his grammatical position is very good. So this is very good, and he is the upcoming challenger for you all. Yes, Urkumji.
Good afternoon. I am Kumkum Bari from Port Plains. My feeling. Last session, speech competition, I didn't participate because I felt this is not for me, this is for a student. So I didn't participate. But this time I have pressured for Sanjeev sir. he was telling me, if any student they didn't take a speech competition, I will find 300 and I will get out in the coaching. I don't never the 300 for, but I feared for sir is will get out in the so I ready for in my mind, no, I will take a speech competition. Another side, this time my son come in my home, and she was ill. He was ill. He was too pressured me. No, you go and you take a speech competition. my feeling is was very good. Yes, and my experience in this competition, I feel the quick competition. I feel, oh, I could in this time. I am energetic. I take this competition. I very feeling my experience is good and observation. Looking in competition, looking me other student, sure they thought when madam was took a speech competition, then I can about observation. Any students was ready for a speech competition, but when they come behind a podium, they get got nervous. So I think they thought to me, I am this time take this competition, then you are the long life. I have spoken in a speech in Hindi every time, but this is my first speech in English in coaching. So I am very happy. My planning, yes, I can do in future. I will get first prize in this competition. So this is my future plan. My suggestion, this is a speech competition is very good for that student is study in this coaching. In future, they can good speaker. I give bless every student. That's
Thank you very much. The next one to go.
अच्छा अभी का डर से आउटर बेटा कैसा था
अरे जज्बा जगा ना पहली बार मेरे को फर्स्ट प्राइज ले लिया है यस
Respected sir and my audience, first of all, a glorious good evening to all of you. The boys were standing in front of you for sharing views
on the previous speech competition experience and sharing feelings. First of all, if I talk about my feelings, my feeling was marvelous. Why? Because many reason behind it. Because I was not attending class regularly, and when I asked to sir, I have also participated in speech competition. Sir told that you can participate. So that time I was not preparing too much, but my experience was, if I talk about my experience, it is not hidden to anyone. It was my fourth speech competition. And if I talk about the first speech competition, I have got in general round third prize, and second speech competition I got first prize in semi-final round, and in this speech competition I also got fourth prize. So second prize in semi-final round of competition. And another thing is that in my third speech competition I was lag. I was stuck on the podium in grand finale round of speech competition. Why? Because that I was writing all things, and I was trying to learn that thing. That's the things we lack on the podium. So if I talk about my experience, I learned many things from this speech competition. If you really want to speak in front of any person, if you really want to speak in public speaking, then the platform gives lots of experiences, and you can able to do our speaking skills in front of any person. And if I talk about another experience, there are lots of competitors, and I also I want to mention names, and I also I was also competing the Abhishek, because he was a very fluent speaker. When sir was absent that time I was taking class. That time I said to Abhishek, in one day you will become a best super performer award from DIT British English. And finally he got prize. I first of all I congratulate to him, because he was a very intelligent. Also he was a very hard working person. That's why I observe one thing. Another, if I talk about observation, my observation is that if we if we maintain regularity, punctuality, and consistency, then definitely we can become a fluent speaker, and we can also get a prize, and we can also speak in front of any person without any hesitation. And if I talk about another observation, when I was participating in grand finale, I saw many students were watching their speech till now, before coming on the podium. So it gives lots of hesitation. When we come on the podium, that time I was hesitant. How will deliver my speech? So first of all, and if I talk about my planning was simple. I have to speak simple way, and I have to describe in simple way. And if I talk about my present planning is that I have to attend regular class, and I have to get prize. Before how long I was struggling for getting a super performer award, and so I'll work on my likeness, because I observe many things in my speech, wherever I was delivering a speech, I was repeating sentence, and I was lacking somewhere. So I'll work on that area, and I'll remove this problem, and I'll try to my 100% overcome this problem. If I talk about my future planning is in front of you. How long I am preparing, and I also participate in next speech competition, and I'll deserve this prize, and I'll try to give my 100%. Definitely I have that type of potential. I have that type of potential. I can get this prize, and I am confident. If any person in front of us, I can beat. It doesn't matter who are you in front of us. First of all, if we think positive, then definitely we can defeat any person. It depends on our determination. How you are determined what's your work, what's your potential, because no one can judge you. Who are you? You can always judge about yourself. Who are you? So I promise to all, and I try my 100%, I get super performer award in future speech competition. If I talk about suggestion, first of all, I want to tell you all participants, those who are not participating and those who are participants of general round, semi-final round or grand final round. First of all, you think positive. You have a that of potential. You can also show in front of any person. You don't demotivate yourself because no one is perfect in this world. Everyone has a different potential, different quality. So you try to work on that area, and definitely price is the secondary thing because it is a platform where we learn lots of things. So first of all, think positive. Then definitely you can also deserve that prize. That's all from my side. Thank
Very
you.
good. Next one to go, please go and share your suggestion. Saika, yes.
Good afternoon to all. This is Miss Shweta, and I want to share my feelings on the speech competition, which is completed in before 2 days. So I want to share my feeling on that speech. I feel very excited on that time because I participate first time in the speech competition, and I am also big. I little bit also I mistake some mistake somewhere, so I feel very nervous on that time to deliver my speech. But in a general round, I got my half 8.5 marks. Then I feel I am good. I can speak in next round in a good manner. So I experience from that speech that there are many students who have potential to speak in a fluent manner, and they have some special point to speak on the topic. So I explained that there are lots of people who are able to speak, and I'm also able to speak. Then I speak in my best manner. And if I talk about my observation, then I observed that there are the all members are giving their best. They speak in a good manner. But if I talk about the confidence level, then I think all are not confident on that time. Some are feel hesitate, some feel nervousness, and some feel hesitate uh, uh, from giving their speech. So I think we all need to remove these all things, because these all things are very harmful for us. And if we carry this all things in our future, then we can't able to speak in any speech and in anywhere. So I think these all things are removed by our life. And if I talk about planning, so I some points I collect some points and somewhere, and I feel I want to feel that the point. But if I talk about right way, then I think I don't give my best way to speak, because I feel I can't able to feel, and I think I don't understand the meaning, and I think I don't absorb from the sentence. That's why I feel nervousness, and I lose my confidence somewhere. And I think if I talk about the future planning in upcoming speech competition, then I try to my I shall try to my give my 100% in upcoming speech competition, because I want to feel this language. I want to I want to know everything about every topic, because if we know about any topic in a in lots of knowledge, then we can speak in a good manner on that time. And I think we all need to understand that we all have potential to do anything, and we all are able to speak in English, because if we are regular in class, if we are consistent, if we are rigid on our language, our study, then definitely we can do anything.
Thank you. In 2 minutes, what would you like to say? You will be given only 2 minutes. Get out. Get out.
Good afternoon to all of you. As a voice standing at the podium, this is Mr. Anderson, and I want to express what I have observed, what I have felt, and what things which I have got it in the speech competition. First, I want to tell you my feelings that I have many types of goosebumps in my heart, just breaking out and breaking it. So I have sought that, and I have think that no, I should have to do. But where I have lacked, I didn't also not know. But I want that in upcoming I cannot do these types of things. That if you talk about my experience, that I have saw that there are too much types of competitors that have been a breakdown of me, but I have completed that. And I have come to the behind of the podium, and I just express what the upcoming in my mind, and I have think that if I got in a points of anything, that I have expressed in a long way. And if I talk about my observation, that I have observed, listening can be a very thoughtful and a very important thing. That I have listened so many. That first I have listened Javed Bhaiya, then Sumit Bhaiya, Abhishek Bhaiya, Raman Bhaiya. When they are just speaking in first round, I have got a very too much heart confidence. But when I saw that it is a break of 15 minutes, that I totally break down that in second round, how can I do? But those observations, that those were just delivered their speech, I have observed some points of for them, and I have just totally expressed in my speech. And if I talk about my planning, I haven't read anything, but I have write it in my copy that I am in pointing. So I am trying to my doing here, and I just express my all the words in my point. If you talk about my future planning, that I have my future planning, and I want to tell you all that I am in December speech competition. I am going to become that type of mountain that no one can top. It's rich, and I can definitely win the super performer. I cannot want any type of medal. I cannot want third, second, or first prize. I only want super performer, and I am going to try it my best, and I can achieve it.
Is there anyone? Rest of the speakers, is there anyone who wants to speak in 2 minutes? Yes, you will be given only 2 minutes. Yeah, he is quick Chinese service. Yes.
Respected sir, and good afternoon to all panelists. And today I am very excited because yesterday I will do a medal in first prize in medal in first time in the DIT British English, and in the field of the English in spoken English. I never think about this types of moment in come in my life, because in preparation of my class 12 I am join the British English. I do not know what is the English spoken, what is the English, but they I join the British. I confidence they build confidence, and they definitely that I first achieve in my life in the spoken language. And second is like what my experience, that in experience lots of competitor in the finalist they come here and they learn lots of things. They all are speaking very well, and my also confidence is built because also all are can speak very well. Even I will be speaking very well. and my experience is all the competitor is finalist in spoken in very well, and they observe some of the student in come here and learn something, and they come podium and hesitates, and they hesitates, and some students I judge they not anything learn, and they only for the topic related what happened these types of what happened the related of these types of topic, and they only speak fluently, and the confidence level is high. And something in planning, in comment planning, and these types of problem mistake, these types of mistake, this competition I am not want to in common competition these types of mistake to do. And third is future planning, and future planning I want to be not anyone at top position, I want to have first position, come in my position. And third is what the suggestion is not anything in learn, because English is a language, and you learn something, and you from the podium, and you are nervous and you are anxiety, that is not good performance in your, and you really want to be a good speaker, they not can't learn anything, and only for learn point, and they complete the podium and very well speak, definitely you will be definitely you will speak very well in future. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, lastly, Arya, I would like to call to you.